enough. I ain't taking off these Pistons. I'm taking off.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Atlanta find themselves on a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Raptors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
And this is what the playoffs are all about. It's 2-2, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Eastern Conference matchup. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Emmanuel quickly out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And then there's Zachary Riesesheim. Take a look at the Hawks. This is clearly a massive Game 5. The series tied at 2. They're home, and we know that's very important.
Well, it's a best of 3 now. They have a chance tonight to get a step closer to the second round. This is a huge opportunity on their home floor.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
And Barnes sends it back. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Misses in close.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Johnson's shot is off.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And so here's Toronto after the basket by Atlanta. It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Riesesheim. The shot's good from Quickly.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Riesesheim. He's covered by Ingram. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Ingram. And it's Riesesheim with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Okongwu with a screen on Barrett. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Barrett, no good. Hawks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And the basket by Johnson.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Quickly with a wide open look. And again, Toronto no up. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And then Johnson with the dunk.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Pass to to Pirtle. With some arc, Barrett. Rebound by Alexander Walker. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Yep, it counts.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Toronto trails by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now, here's Barrett, defended by Alexander Walker, and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Risache. No good with the triple. Toronto shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Outside, Barrett. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Risache. And the 3 ball is good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Barrett, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barrett's got 5 now. Pass to Johnson. Hawks passing it around. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Toronto trailing. Ingram with it. He's picked up by Risache, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And Barrett gets it to go. He's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Alexander Walker. Barrett covering. Okongwu with the screen for Risache. Pocket 6. It's over Ingram, and that one's good. Risache. Toronto, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Outside, Barrett. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Some changes for Toronto. Barnes, he's checked in for Purdy. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Ingram. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Okongwu. And then there's Zachary Riesesheim. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Hawks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
At the wing position, Riesesheim has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Pass to Barrett.
So that's his second foul. Not a big deal yet, but you certainly don't want to pick up that third.
And Toronto making a change. Shedd's checked in.
23. Jamal Shedd.
Here's Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
Well, great pass, and Quickly makes great use of it.
Alexander Walker finds Riesesheim. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. It's Barrett on the wing. 7 points in the game. To the middle. From outside the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Here he goes. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barnes. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Shot to stop the run, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Okongwu with a screen on Quickly. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Shedd, defended by Alexander Walker. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. The shot's good from Quickly. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Great crossover to get free. 10 points for him. Raptors have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
There it finds quickly. Now Ingram. Okongwu grabs the board. Hawks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson with a screen on Barrett. And Johnson with the stop.
It is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. Barrett for three. That shot, no good.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Mamu Pelishvili is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws, and they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Back to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Quickly's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
Johnson with a screen on Quickly to the inside. Johnson's shot is off. Toronto trails by 3. Here's Murray Boyd. Pass to Barrett. The 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, that comfort level from three-point territory, that is something R.J. Barrett's continued to work on. And
Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Okongwu with a screen on Quickly. Pass to Rizichet. McCollum feeling it out a bit. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
McCollum against Barrett. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Pass to Okongwu. From beyond the arc and then some. Okongwu's now got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Murray bowls and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Toronto shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Raptors. Good on both. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Okongwu with a screen on quickly. 7-foot shot, and it falls over the rim and in. Okongwu's now got 9 points.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Shoots a fader. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
1:29 left here in the second. From deep three-point territory, Atlanta gets it back. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Okongwu's now got 9 points now in the quarter. Pass to Murray Boyle. Now Barrett. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. And that concludes the first half. It's Atlanta up 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're up because they're dominating on the glass, looking like that team wants it more.
Yeah, they're in a great spot, and if they can sustain the effort, they're going to be great, and I think they will.
Looking like the team that wants it more.
Looking at this series for Atlanta, they've got a chance to retake a lead in the series, and a hometown crowd eager to help them do it.
You're right. Home court advantage could be the difference maker. Time to make that move.
A pretty balanced series so far. Both teams have proven they can win games. So who knows what will happen?
Not me. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Toronto trails by 7. And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. We've got Brandon Ingram. Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the 2.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Atlanta leading by 5. Pass to Rizichet. And he drops it in from the low post. Rizichet's got 12 in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Johnson's shot is off.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Left side, Barrett. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Johnson surveying the floor. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
And since arriving in the NBA, sharing the ball is something Johnson has worked at.
For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Raptors have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Ingram.
And battling injuries off and on throughout the years, Ingram is a major difference maker when healthy.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Barrett. Johnson with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about that athleticism from Jalen Johnson?
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. This guy is on fire. Now, defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Barnes against Johnson. Now here is Pirtle. Tight defense on him. Clock at 6. And it's good for 2. Barrett's got 17 now.
The entire offensive arsenal of R.J. Barrett is on display.
To the left wing. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Okongwu with a screen on Ingram. Here's Rieseshe. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Barrett. 17 points in the game. Over in the corner, Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Alexander Walker. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Rieseshe. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Toronto trails by 12. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson with a screen on Barrett. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Rieseshe. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes finds Barrett. Takes the 13-footer, hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 20-7 run. A 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to quickly. And stolen by Okongwu. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rieseshe. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Rieseshe does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now, a chance at the line.
For Atlanta, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. He hits the second from the line. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Riza with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 19. Barnes outside. Pass to Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 19 points.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Offline with his three. Toronto trails by 17. And here is Quickly. 10 points for him. Hurdle finds Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That'll be his second foul of the game.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Kisper's checked in for Riza. And the Raptors also making a change. Grady Diggs checked in for R.J. Barrett. Atlanta leading by 17. Alexander Walker with the ball. Still yet to score. No one covering.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Back to Barnes. Pass to Dick. Lets it fly. And the Raptors miss again.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Back to Quickly. And they're moving it up. And O'Connell slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Dick passes to Quickly. Nails the baby hook. Quickly's got 12.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Back to Alexander Walker. There's the three. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Ingram kicks to Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Drives to the hoop. It's O'Connell slamming it down.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Shed, still without a basket. The shot's good.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range, this is exactly what you want.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so it's Pirtle who's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Dick. We've got Okongwu. Jalen Johnson is out there with Zachary Rizachet. Then there's McCollum. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. But Trey drills it from outside. He's got 27.
And certainly